Hi, my name is Estrella Luna-Diez and I am the principal investigator of MEMBRA. MEMBRA stands for Understanding Memory of UK Treescapes for Better Resilience and Adaptation. So what do we do in MEMBRA? We want to study whether trees can acquire memory. So it's not the memory that we understand it for us, but we know that trees live for so long that they actually need to remember some of the past in order to help them with what is coming in the future. So, for example, we know that some of the stresses that we are going to address trigger changes in the trees. So they change how they grow, how they develop, also how they are responding to diseases or biotic stresses. So we are going to test whether there is a legacy of memory of those stresses that impact growth. So in order to look whether we have a memory, we are going to look at the epigenetics of that tree. And epigenetics means that we are going to be looking at something beyond the genetics, which is going to, without changing the DNA sequence, is going to affect the transcription of the genes and the way that trees actually adapt. And then we want to know whether that memory is maintained. So does the stress that happened 20 years ago, 5 years ago, is also remembered now? So does that epigenetic signature remains in the tree? And also, a very important question, does that memory transmit to the following generations? But of course, MEMBRA is a lot more than just understanding how stress impacts DNA methylation, because we are also going to be looking at how we as humans are affected by the knowledge that trees have memories, because this is something that not everyone considers. And when we were putting this grant together, we were talking to people and some stakeholders. They were like, okay, I didn't even know that trees can actually have memories. So how is the concept of tree memory impacting our perception to those trees? The work that we have with the humanities and the arts and also the biology is going to provide us with the knowledge of what trees we want to conserve and we want to plant in the future, because they are going to be the more resilient ones for those hostile conditions in the future. Also, the work that we will be doing with the progenies is going to provide us a set of seeds that could potentially be more tolerant, more resilient for the future. So what we want to do is to create a nursery with those seeds and then plant a memory-inspired forest. So the policy component of this project is really big, because we will be able to shape that policy and to guide woodland managers and stakeholders to plant the resilient forest of the future.